Now we are going to start the connective tissue. So in previous class we already discussed about the different types of connective tissue like areolar connective tissue, dense connective tissue, and fibrous connective tissue. And so now we are going to discuss a specialized connective tissue is fluid connective tissue. Fluid connective tissue is nothing, it is just a mobile tissue. So in fluid connective tissue, so one of the tissue is blood. So blood, you know about blood is nothing, it is just a watery fluid circulate throughout the body and connect to the different organ system, organs, tissues and cells. So the origin of blood originates from the mesoderms. So blood is opaque, vascular and red in color due to presence of a pigment called hemoglobin, which is present in RBC. So RBC is the, so blood contains two parts, so liquid part and cellular part. Liquid part is called plasma and cellular part is called corpuscles. So these two parts constitute the blood. So blood is yellow color. So now we come to the plasma. So plasma is yellow color, transparent, non-living fluid. So the mainly contain, so 92% plasma contain water and the rest are consist of organic and inorganic substance. So in organic substance mainly carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins etc. are present, or in inorganic substance electrolytes are present. Electrolytes are present. So and now we start blood composition. So first organic constituents in blood. So mainly the organic constituent protein. So there are three types of protein which is formed in liver. So the main protein albumin, which acts as a buffer, globulin, which help in the binding protein, and fibrinogen, which acts as a clotting forming. So percentage is, so total protein 7.3 gram per 100 ml of blood. So 4.5 albumin, 2.5 globulin and least amount fibrinogen present, which help in the clotting. So fibrinogen so help in the coagulation process. So another next the nutrients present in the blood. The main nutrient is carbohydrate, that is glucose. So glucose percentage of glucose is 100 milligram per 100 ml. If increase the quantity of glucose, so and decrease the quantity of the glucose from the normal value 100 milligram, so it leads into a disease that is called diabetes mellitus. Another nutrients amino acid 40 milligram, lipid 500 milligram, cholesterol 150 to 250 milligram. So these are the nutrients present in blood. And then gases, the main gases oxygen, CO2 and nitrogen present. So percentage of oxygen is least 0.2, CO2 is maximum 2 ml which is dissolved, and another nitrogen is 0.9. So this and the other and the also waste product is also present in blood. First is urea 40 milligram, creatinine 0.6 to 0.9 milligram per 100 ml of blood, uric acid 5 milligram, bilirubin 0.2 gram. So these are the constituent of the blood, mainly protein, nutrients, carbohydrate, fats, lipids, cholesterol, gases, waste. So now we come to, it is all about related to the plasma part, fluid parts, and now come to the corpuscles part. So this is the main corpuscles are RBC, WBC, platelets. So RBC is called red blood cells, also called erythrocytes. It is red in color due to presence of a pigment hemoglobin, and in vertebrates it is nucleated, but in mammals including human it is non-nucleated. So, this is the shape of the RBC in mammals is biconcave, and and other vertebrates are biconvex. Size about 7.8 micron in human and 3.4 micron in frog. Lifespan about 120 and 100 days in frog, and number about 5 to 5.5 million per cc in male and 4.45 to 5 million per cc in female. Color is red. So, this is the structure of the RBC is biconcave structure, which is covered by a elastic semi permeable membrane, and inside the RBC, which is filled by a protein called globin and attached with the heme group form hemoglobin, and globin construct is contain 4 polypeptide chain alpha, alpha dash, beta, beta dash. So, this is all about related to the RBC. So, okay. Okay. Thank you.